How's it going, boys, girls, and squirrels, and welcome to the first episode of Season 4 of Demon Slayer. Guess what? Spoiler alert, I freaking love Demon Slayer. You know what I don't love? YouTube's no swearing in the first 7 seconds of your video policy, thus forcing me to resort to using the word freakin'. But I do. Demon Slayer is like one of my favorite, if not my favorite, currently running anime. End of sentence. Chainsaw Man Season 1 really gave Demon Slayer a run for its money though, but I feel like I need to see like a season or two more of Chainsaw Man before I could say it's officially dethroned Demon Slayer as my favorite currently running anime. But Demon Slayer is in a very usurpable position right now, unfortunately, because Season 3, I don't think it's controversial to say, was fairly mid, but it just was. It wasn't like a bad mid. I know mid should universally mean the same thing to everybody, but I know it doesn't. Mid just means middling. It's not terrible, it's not fantastic. Demon Slayer Season 3 is just good. It's pretty good. It's nothing shockingly memorable, except maybe the final fight against Huntengu, which is super cool. The problem is that mid-season came immediately after one of the hypest seasons of shonen anime television in history, followed by one of the best anime movies of all time. It had enormous shoes to fill, and unfortunately, some rather dainty feet. And what's really sad about that is that when I'd heard that, I found out like a couple days ago that Demon Slayer, like Season 4 was dropping, and I was like, oh, that's cool, yeah, I'll probably watch that. And that sucks. It sucks that that's my attitude towards this season of Demon Slayer, but I think a lot of people share that attitude, unfortunately. This season is going to have to prove to people that Mugen Train and Season 2 weren't just flukes, that Demon Slayer can be back on top once again. So let's see if it manages to do that.
なんだこりゃ。
ご一心で城が廃れた後、あんまり偏僻な場所なので捨て置かれ忘れられた。
I'm so ready to like these two. These are the two coolest looking Hashira, and arguably the only two cool looking Hashira in the entire show, and it's taken them 4 seasons in a movie to finally get screen time. Oh, Danny, what are you talking about? Tengen looks cool. Tengen only looks cool because he's 8 feet tall, 400 pounds of muscle, and drowning in pussy. You give Tengen's outfit to a 5'8" dude who weighs 120 pounds and is dying of pussy thirst, and he looks like he's auditioning to be one of the breakdancers in the upcoming Magic Mike movie. Don't believe me? Go to literally any anime convention. It's dope seeing the Demon Slayers go on, like, a house raid. Usually they're just throwing teenagers at godlike beings and hoping they come back alive. This is the first time I've ever seen the Demon Slayer Corps, like, roll up to a place with any sense of strategy. Yo! Yo, the craziest shot! They just rolled up on a demon town hall meeting. Oh fuck, he's gonna kill Decaf Tanjiro. Yo! I don't even know what that dude's ability was, but it was fucking sick. What is he using? Squiggle breathing? Also, that bass drop was crazy. That was like a Fire Force sound effect. God, you know what? You know what I kinda just remembered? You know what my brain chemistry just remembered? I fucking love Demon Slayer. I love Demon Slayer so fucking much, and I knew even through my spiel at the beginning of this video, even through Season 3 and its highs and lows, I knew in my heart of hearts that I still loved it, but my, mind and soul just caught up with my heart. I'm finally hyped about Season 4 of Demon Slayer again, because all of that was so sick.
鬼どもがこんなに群れてやがるのは見たことがない。
Does this guy have the best character design in the entire show? Because I think he might. I think he might even have a better character design than Akaza. This guy looks so fucking cool. And to be fair, he kinda looks a lot like Akaza. So Akaza's like not far behind, but this dude I think is on top. He looks like Tanjiro if somebody bleached him and then let their dog chew on him for a bit. And for some reason, that equates to one of the coolest anime designs I've ever seen. You know what? Fuck this mangaka. Super cool move, stunning animation. This mangaka can go to hell. I know I do this every season, but I have to do it again. There's no fucking way the special effects aren't real. To catch you guys all up to speed, the mangaka constantly swears that all of the lightning, all of the water, all of the fire effects that we see aren't real. Only we're seeing them. It's like just to spice up the combat a bit. Like Tanjiro isn't actually summoning fire when he does Hinokami Kagura. Or Hinokami Kagura, whatever. But he's just doing a sword slash, and the fire is just for the viewer's enjoyment. With one slash, this dude just decapitated like 12 demons, and you're gonna sit there and tell me this isn't a superpower. My brother in Christ, the man's sword just became a snake and fucking ate people. I like that they use powers. I think the show would be boring if they didn't, but stop lying about it. Oh, Danny, his sword didn't actually turn into a snake, he just moved in a serpent-like way. No, he didn't. Actually, he didn't move at all. He jumped in the air, and then his sword came to life and did all the work for him. I like how he diced that one just for fun. Because he didn't need to dice that guy into 8 different pieces. Once you cut the head off of a demon, he's done. And that's the only way to finish a demon. Fucking sweet breathing technique, my dude. Does the attack happen before or after you kill yourself? Don't worry, I got your back. Beast breathing, exploding intellect. Woo! Oh, never mind. I guess it lets you fly and or teleport. Cool. Sick. Nothing magical about that. Dude, this show has like the weightiest sword swings I've ever seen in animation. It's like a combination of the animation, the choreography, and the sound design. But like, I felt the power of every one of that dude's swings. Dude, this show goes so hard. Please let this season usurp season 2. That is the only world I want to live in. Oh shit, they found the castle! That's so hype! That is such a like, we're in the end game now moment. The way I would be throwing up out of every hole in my body right now. Danny, what are you talking about? You can only throw up out of your mouth. Disagree. Disagree entirely. Pooping is just throwing up out of your butt. Does anybody like my content anymore? That's also something Demon Slayer does super well, just like shit disappearing in an instant. I know that's incredibly specific, but it's also incredibly true. And it's like 90% due to the sound design. Demon Slayer's sound design doesn't get nearly as much credit as it should. Everybody's always gushing about the animation, which is stunning, but like this show probably has the best sound design in all of anime. Fire Force can maybe compete. Like, that moment was only so cool because it came with the absolute chunkiest thud this side of a tree falling down. Bad fish tank, right? Like terrible fish tank. It's so narrow. Why are you forcing your fish to only live in 2 dimensions? Give these poor bastards a Z-axis, for God's sakes.
禰豆子さんが太陽を克服した。これはこれから大きな動きがあることを意味します。
I feel like that's kind of a terrifying development that we should all be deeply concerned about.
頼みましたよ。
What an opening. What a banging first 10 minutes this season to suck people right back into the series. Even though season 3 lost a ton of people, I can't imagine any Demon Slayer fan watching those first 10 minutes and not being instantly hooked back in. The world's just so fun. Like, it's obvious, like, the animation is a big part of it, but, like, the characters and the colors and the designs are just so, like, great. It's just so great to be around.
太陽の下とことこ歩いてますね。
やばくね？それマジでやばくねえか？
This is the only reasonable man in the entire Demon Slayer Corps. This is the only guy with the sense to be like, she's doing what?
病状の悪化により今後皆様の前へ出ることが不可能となった旨心よりお詫び申し上げます。
Oh no. Android 17's down for the count. I don't care. That's fine. What a nothing character their master is. I know he's related to Muzan or whatever, but like, who cares? He has such a non-existent presence on this show. Oh, my bad. Everybody really cares.
その命の灯火燃やしてくださることを祈り申し上げる。天音様もお心強く持たれますよ。
I pray none of these things. This guy could die tomorrow and would have absolutely no impact on me.
それを狙ってくるでしょう。己も太陽を克服するために大規模な総力戦が近づいています。
Are you not already engaged in large-scale war? You guys are actively trying to genocide a whole race of creatures that are actively trying to genocide you. I don't think the stakes really have to get any more raised than that.
お二人に独特な文様のあざが発現したという報告が上がっております。
Does this crow have to piss or something? Can you go piss girl already? Somebody tell this thing she can use the bathroom already. How are you gonna sit there and give this dramatic speech while you got this crow staring at you looking like he's trying to hide an erection?
あざの者が一人現れると共鳴するように周りの者たちにもあざが現れる。
Oh, nice. So Tanjiro gave everyone in the Demon Slayer Corps protagonist aids. Nice going, Tanj. Way to infect everybody.
それに続いて柱のお二人が覚醒された。ご教示願います。甘露寺様、時藤様。
So they got those marks because Tanjiro got his, and he essentially like gave it to everybody else. He like allowed them to awaken their own marks. So what do these marks do exactly? Am I gonna hate this? Like, is it gonna be some absolute anime bullshit? It's like never die disease or something that they've all come down with?
あの時はですね、確かにすごく体が軽かったです。
Cool, yeah, so it's basically just a power-up. Tanjiro infected everybody with plot armor, essentially.
うわーってきました。うわってして、うわーって心臓とかが。
Oh, and then it also gave her a heart attack.
強すぎる怒りで感情の収集がつかなくなりました。その時の心拍数は200を超えていたと思います。
Wild thing to just know off the cuff like that. Crazy that he just knows his own heart rate at any given moment. That's like a Nosuke being able to shift his organs around or be immune to poison because he lived in the mountains or some nonsense. I mean, obviously I know my own heart rate at any given time. That's because my heart only beats once every 45 seconds. But like, what did you expect? I spend 12 hours a day sitting in a chair.
さらに体は燃えるように熱く、体温の数字は39度以上になっていたはずです。
Nurses hate him. Find out how one man single-handedly crashed the thermometer industry.
そこで死ぬか死なないかが、おそらくあざが出るものと出ないものの分かれ道です。
This is such ridiculous bullshit. Why are we trying to get scientific with it? Why is this mangaka hell-bent on ruining anything slightly cool about this series? This is like when Dragon Ball Z was like, to become a Super Saiyan, you have to be pure of heart and fight for just means. And then Dragon Ball Super came around and was like, actually, there's a tiny organ in the small of your back that pumps super juice into your veins if you clench your butt cheeks hard enough.
そうなんだ。
そんな簡単なことでいいのかよ。
Could it be any stupider?
これを簡単と言ってしまえる簡単な頭で羨ましい。
Absolutely scorching hot roast from Giyu over here. I didn't realize you learned flame breathing.
6人で話し合うといい。俺には関係ない。
関係ないとはどういうことだ？
Oh, Giyu's leaving to go continue being useless. What a shock. Can you believe there are fans of Giyu out there? Look, I get it if there's some like crazy Giyu arc that happens in the manga that like just hasn't happened yet. That makes sense. Be a Giyu fan. But if you're an anime only watcher and you're an avid Giyu fan, let me know in the comments how the hell that happened.
さすがに言葉が足りませんよ。
俺はお前たちとは違う。
Yeah, the rest of them are interesting. This is a wild move for Giyu to pull, by the way. What the hell is he up to?
はいはい分かったって。ただあの黄色い頭のやつが来たらえらいことになるんじゃねえの？
I like how even this guy's like, hey, nobody wants Zenitsu to come back, right? Like, this kid sucks, right?
任務お疲れ様でした。お疲れ様でした。
キヨちゃん、ナホちゃん、スミちゃん、俺のために集まってくれたんだね。
Oh god. It begins. I like how everybody was upset that Inosuke wasn't gonna be in the Swordsmith Village arc, and as if to like mitigate that backlash, the mangaka was like, alright, the best I can do is to cut Zenitsu too.
おかえり。
You know what, Zenitsu? And this is the only time I'm ever going to say this to you, but same. This is Zenitsu's first and only reasonable reaction to anything. The dude went away on one mission. When he came back, Nezuko's fucking talking. That's wild.
どうしたのねずこちゃん、喋ってるじゃない。俺のためかな。俺のために頑張ったんだね。とても嬉しいよ。
Nice, and we're right back to him being insufferable. This is the worst face Zenitsu has ever made, right? He looks like a human heart grew eyes and became insatiably horny.
おかえり、伊之助。
Ah! Wait, what? Are those the only words that she knows right now, or does she genuinely not know which one of them is Inosuke? I love the idea of Nezuko this whole time being like, I'm 80% sure the yellow one is Inosuke. I mean, it can't be Pig Boy, you know, because his name is Pig Boy.
何よって。
伊之助、伊之助、伊之助、伊之助。
伊之助、伊之助。
親分伊之助。
親分伊之助。
God, I missed Inosuke. I know that this disproves my previous theory that, like, she just didn't learn their names, but I can't be mad because this is so fucking cute. Inosuke teaching her language is so adorable. I don't know why I said language, Japanese to be specific.
鋼塚さん、怪我は大丈夫ですか？よかった。
Tanjiro, this guy fucking hates you. Read the room. If Tanjiro has no haters, then this man is dead. This dude is one broken sword away from dropping a diss track so hot, it will end the rap genre.
すみません。
今もまだ傷が治りきってなくてずっと涙が出てるんだよ。ああ、痛くて痛くてたまらないんだよ。
Either that or he's gonna kill himself.
相当辛いみたいです。
マジかよ。
さっきからうるせんだよ。
あ、ごめんゲンヤ。
Oh my god, I forgot about Genya. Totally, completely forgot that this guy existed.
もう済んだから騒がしくして悪かった。
Oh my god, forget about Genya, Inosuke has arrived! What an entrance. What a stellar display. Listen, this mangaka may not know shit about his own power system, but he damn well knows what us Inosuke fans want.
重要。そう考えるゆえ、私は柱稽古を提案した。
Wow, so we're really gearing up for a whole war arc, aren't we? That is incredibly hype. JJK Season 2 has definitely, like, raised the bar for what, like, an animated TV show can do animation-wise, and I would love to see Demon Slayer reclaim its throne this season. Tanjiro, take him up on that offer. Stop being friends with this asshole. You can't be letting another man chomp on your head and not kick his ass. This dude has the audacity to walk around dressed like a Dorito and thinks he can bite you?
いやいや待ってくれ言い忘れてたけどありがとう
Tanjiro, I can see the bite mark in your forehead. The only thing you should be thanking this man for is fucking off. Yo, old man Tengen is so sick. Oh, he looks fucking dope. I love him using his headband as an eye patch. This is such a cool redesign.
この後の現役の柱の稽古はもっときついんだぞ。
天元様はやっぱり現場の方が生き生きしますね。
Dude, imagine having 3 dime-piece wives and only 1 hand. What a curse. What a living hell. What a waste of 6 boobs.
こいつらを次の柱の奴らに送り込んだらこっちが攻められるってもんだ。
はい、天元様。
おう。
塩分たっぷりのお味噌汁です。
What is she trying to kill him? Somebody brought me a bowl of food and was like, here you go, it's loaded with salt. I'd be like, okay, sick. Can you bring me one with a reasonable amount of sodium in it?
富岡さん柱稽古に参加してないのか
I refuse to become interested in Giyu. There's no way whatever this nonsense with him refusing to train is going to get me to like him in any regard.
鬼物寺無惨を倒すために協力しませんか。産屋敷邸にいらしてください。
Oh, nice. They're finally working with this lady. That's dope. That's progressive of the Demon Slayers. And that is the first episode of Season 4 of Demon Slayer. So far, part 1 of this episode is definitely stronger than part 2. That's kind of how every one of these seasons go. They always start with Tanjiro in the hospital, getting, like, brought up to speed on things. And it isn't until, like, the second half of the season that things really, like, will get cooking. I think they were very, very smart in starting this with an awesome action set piece. It was a very, very smart of them to do. Because one, it was just cool seeing them, like, discover the Infinity Castle. Like I said, that gave me such a, like, great feeling of, like, oh shit, we are in the final few arcs. And then also, it just, like I said, like, everyone was coming out of Season 3 feeling kind of mid on it. And, like, the animation was great in Season 3, and the action was fun, but it just wasn't, like, narratively there. And I know that, like, introducing a fight scene in the first episode isn't, like, proving that we're narratively back, but it did a good job at, like, rewiring my brain into being like, oh wait, Demon Slayer is something worth looking forward to. But as always, let me know in the comments what you thought of this video. Let me know what you thought of the episode as well, and I will see you guys next time.
Hold on to me, baby. Won't you come a little closer? Will I live for now? I wrote